Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and also the first day of the week was a success. So Monday is always difficult, and also in the stream it will be, or it can be difficult. So welcome everyone. Today we have a flight in Indonesia. So I try to pronounce the departure airport, and that is Kalimantan or something, where we depart and we fly to Surabaya. Also in Indonesia we do that with a CityLink in the flybywire a32nx Neo. So it's a very nice free airplane. So yeah, and I think everything is working perfectly. They have also a new feature in the experimental version, so we will check that out. Today we have a shorter flight, actually only 1 hour and 16 minutes, so pretty short flight. So that also means that we have some time to check out some things, so we are not in a hurry. And that is me here, so welcome again. And then we will prepare the aircraft, and then we will connect the jetway. So this is the pushback tool, or I don't remember the exact name. It's not a GSX that we use. I deleted actually from the game or the simulator, so I don't use that. So also catering and baggage manpower as well. There we go. And then we wait until that is connected, and then we can go further. In the meantime, I can show you our flight plan for today. So it's pretty short. Eddie, hello, welcome to the stream. Also joiner Roberto, hello. So this is our flight plan for today, and then we turn that off again before we forget it. So we jump into the cockpit, and then we start up the EFB, also external power, batteries 1 and 2, fuel pumps, and then we have also the ADIRs 1, 2 and 3, crew supply, and then also on this, and then we also can put on navigation light and beacon light, and that is it for now. So we'll light up some things. There we go. And then we can also go to the init page. We request our flight, so departure, arrival, and then we have also our flight number, cost index 7, cruising altitude 340, and then we go to the IRS. We align that. And we need to click a few times, so that's done. And then we go to MCDU menu to ADSO, and then we go here, and then here, and then we send, and then we see how many passengers we have today. So 157 persons. So we when something is off, normally it should load real time, and it did it actually directly. So maybe I need to change something. There's also something new, so I need to find that out actually. So all the passengers are already boarded, so that's very weird, very new. But I need to find that out and where to change that. So we can import SimBrief here as well, and then we go to the fuel. We go here, fuel, and then we check our fuel that we need today. 7,915 kilograms of fuel. So we need to defuel 7,915, and we will do that in real, and then we can start. Only takes us 3 minutes. Then we go to our flight plan. So departure, and I will ask for departure to the north. Normally it's runway 25. Like I said, 25. Departure 25. And then we respond on that. And then we go to Jeddah 1B. So that is this one. And then we insert that. And then we go to our arrival. That will be ILS runway 10. And we go to BA1C. And then low tech. That's not what SimBrief gave me. It just gave me a direct, but I saw it was easier to take this one, and then we have everything what we need. So then we insert that, and we go to the flight plan again, and then we go to the map or the plan. I believe we have one discount. So we depart here. Seems to be okay. And then we have a discount here. We'll clear that. And then we can continue. And as you can see, we will make a turn, a left turn, and then we pretty much fly straight in. And if we select those, then we get some more information. And there we go. So 3,500 feet, we need to be here. 2007, and then here at 150 knots. And then everything seems to be okay. So we can go back. And in the meantime, we can light up some things and also set our cruising altitude. That will be flight level 340, so 34,000 feet. And that's the wrong thing that I am pushing. All right, thank you very much. We set that to 0 again. So this one I need it. Like I said, it's a Monday. Everything can go wrong. And I'm always pushing the wrong things here. Okay, that's not what we need. Okay, voila. The QNH we set 29.80, and then we can light up some more things. So it's a pretty short flight, and then the passengers are already boarded, so everything goes very quick today. And I need to find out where we need to change that. It's the first time that I have that. And this is also the latest update for the plane. Experimental version. And then we light up this. It's around 7 o'clock in the morning here in Indonesia. We are not live timing, because otherwise in real time it's or real life it's around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night. So otherwise we don't see anything. So there is something new here. Services, we don't there's nothing new. We can see at the payload. And actually I think we need to current, everything is already packed. And this is also in instant, so actually I needed to do it here. So here you have the passengers boarded. So actually I needed to do everything here. It's the first time I use this, but you can move the packs if you want, or you can put extra packs on it, but you can also move them around or something, or you can place them where you want. But we will check that out in a later one, because everything is already loaded up, unfortunately. So departure temperature is 26 degrees, also arrival 26 degrees. QNH it will be exactly the same, just the wind speeds are different. And then we go to this again, so service, pushback, and fuel, and then all the rest is pretty much the same as before. So I just need to check the fuel again. So 7,915, so it's almost done. In the meantime we have also our plant loaded up. And then we go back outside. So the weather seems to be okay today, so no problems here, like usual. And then we can also do some tests. Throttle's working, very nice. And we put also our weather radar on. Today there were also updates for Germany, Austria and Switzerland. So if you didn't do that, you can still do it. Just go to the content, or what is that, manager, where you can download everything in the sim. So and there you can select the Austria and Switzerland and Germany update, actually from update 6, that is. World update 11 will be Canada. So we set this to 220, and then we can start up the APU, and then we get out of here. So not this one, we need this one, then 1, 2, 3, and we wait until the APU is started up. In the meantime we can get rid of the baggage, catering and the jetway. Once we have our APU started, we can also get rid of the external power. Sean, welcome to the stream. I didn't see it. Welcome, welcome, Kikaboo, like we say, the two eyes. Welcome. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and also a wonderful Monday. Your Monday is halfway, so still a bit to go. But anyway, hope you are fine and welcome to the stream. So today we are flying Sidestick. I think it's a nice livery. John and Roberto, I'm going to sleep now. Good night. Have a good sleep. See you next time. So today we flying Sidestick, and yeah, one of my favorite liveries actually, the green, very nice. So it's almost closed here. So boarding today was going very quick. It actually went instantly. 157 passengers. So that was a bit of a bummer. First time that I have it. Sean, yeah, looks good. Yes, that's what I think as well. So flight plan is in. Everything is in. APU is started. Before we forget, we also need to put in the other information. So we go back to the init page, second page, block fuel, let me check, 8.0. And we also can request this. It will calculate. Then we go to the performance page. So flaps 1/up 0.2. Put that in, and then flag stamp 56. That is in as well. So V1 speed is 133, VR is 134, and V2 will be 138. So that is a set as well. So just a quick check here. That is set. Did we set a wind request? Sean, completed my first flight with the citation CG4 yesterday. Oh, and how was that flight going, mate? Hope you had a wonderful flight. So now I'm planning to do a flight with that or a stream with that plane. There is one issue that I still need to get over, and that is actually on this. I can plan everything, everything is working. I only don't know how to move this, to zoom in, how to move or to see the whole flight plan. So that is something that I need to figure out before we can do a stream with it. But the stream is coming with that plane because you said that something about that mod. I don't actually don't remember the name, but yeah, I tried it out. It was working fine. Nice plane to fly, but also a good landing with it. But this thing I cannot move, so I need to find that out. But other than that, everything is working, so I hope I can figure out that plan, and then we can use that plane. Sean, it's fun, but struggling a little with the throttles. I know how to move the screen. Can describe it on Discord for you. Oh, okay. If you can do that for me, that will be very nice. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you. So I knew it before because I flew it almost 2 years ago, once with a friend, and then I knew how to do it, but now I don't find it anymore. I pushed every knob, but I cannot find it, so that is the only problem that I have with it. So it's just my problem. It's nothing with the plane, it's just me. So APU is started, and then we can we need to request pushback. So runway, we need to go that way, so we need to do the pushback that way. So we go to pushback, pre-plan, and we have the pushback here, and then we turn the plane like this. Et voila. So pushback is done, and then we prepare actually for pushback. Sean, it's not intuitive. That should be done on the legs page, but engineers had different ideas. Yeah, well, that's why I don't find that thing. Well, I knew it before, or at least in the original plane I knew it 2 years ago, but maybe it's still the same, but I don't know. So pushback track is ready, I believe. There we go, and then we put ignition on. We wait 2 seconds, and then we can also put the switch. Okay, voila, and then we do release parking brake, and then we can do the pushback. So engine is starting. So today no safety briefing. I thought we would hear it with the plane, but it seems not. So engine is starting. The best sounds in the sim so far, and this coming from a freeware plane. Sean, you saw that app for the fly-by-wire? Yes, that is connected with the flypad. No, with what is it? MCDU. Yeah, it's something new, and it's working great. You don't need to open it; it just starts from itself, and it's running in the background, so no problems with that. So engine number 1 is available. We can start engine number 2. I mean, we can start engine number 1. So we set parking brake before my plane starts to run from itself. So Sean, we have also a new thing, but actually I cannot. I forgot that you need to do it now here, loading new passengers, I believe, instead of in the MCDU. So next flight we will check this out, because here in the MCDU it loaded up immediately, instant. So, and it was also set here in instant, so my excuse for that, I didn't think of that. But you normally now you can move your passengers around, but this is only for the.
Please prepare for takeoff.
This is only for the experimental version for now. But yeah, you can move your passenger, or you can put extra passengers, as you can see. So planet, but yeah, we cannot load anymore now. So, but that is something new they added. So very nice. And this plane gets only better. Aha, your cockpit door is open. Which one? Where did you see that? My cockpit door is open. So, yep, we put on the taxi lights. We turned off APU bleed, APU, and also our ignition. Oh yeah, I always leave it open. Why? It's just because then you get more sounds from the cockpit normally, from the cabin normally. That's why I always leave it open. I like to hear the people in the background, so normally that's not allowed. But it's with post-production's rules, so who cares? Gotcha. Yeah, I always do that. So what's next? Taxi lights are on, seatbelt sign of course. There we go, and then we are ready for departure or taxi. So brake fans on. Okay, my dear, my sorry, my yoke is not working, and I don't fly the yoke today, but I fly. I use one button to reset my camera on it, so we will go to the keep default, and then we go back here, and now it's working. Sometimes it turns off. I don't know why. And so we are ready. Parking brake off, and then we are out of here. So if you hear that sound of that plane, very, very nice. I think this is the most beautiful sounding plane. And I have also an issue with my... Oh dear, it's Monday. This is working. Why the plane is not turning? So my plane is not turning, or very slowly. All right, it's turning, but not as before. Okay, so there's also something that they changed. Before it was turning very quickly, very smooth, very direct. Now not anymore. Not that it's an issue, but it was like it was not turning, and I needed to use a lot of left and right brake. So but you see, those people are always updating this plane and make it better, or try to make it better. So yep. But now, okay, it's working. It was just a weird feeling. So hold short position, and then yep, take off lights, landing lights all coming on, strobe light as well. So this is a standard airport, and that comes with a simulator. Everyone has this one. Also the airport in Surabaya will be also a standard one. Today we have a tomorrow we have a freeware. Sean, you went to download that taxi ribbon, and it says the mod is not longer supported, so you cannot download it. Is that what you're saying? I know that there were some issues because there were two people that were making the same thing, and they were accusing each other and stuff like that. So one was not you could not download anymore. If that is the case, let me know, then I'll try to find where I found mine. So we line up here. And then we can also put our clock. Flaps 1, we forgot that. And then everything is set up, so there we go. Toga. We fly the joystick today. So 80, 100, 120, 138, V1, rotate, and it goes always very smooth with this plane, never problems. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Ben, yo, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're doing fine and that you had a wonderful weekend as well. Sean, yeah, I think that's the issue you had. Well, we will find it out, or I try to find it out where you can get it. So we go to climb mode, and there we go, and then we see here our departure here in Indonesia. We stay in Indonesia, we just go over the water. So first part is a bit over land, and then we go over the water, and then we will land again. So it's a shorter flight today. I don't know what went wrong. And actually a very nice scenery here.
Squawk 1453 Super Green 1123.
So 3,500 feet. We can put on our autopilot.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Super Green 1123.
And why my speed brake is out. Okay. So my excuse for the people that like this plane, but yeah, it's we don't fly it as frequent anymore as in the beginning, because in the beginning it was the only good plane that we had, and then we always were flying this one. Now we have a few more, and I try to keep my flights realistic as possible. So, and there are more companies that fly the A320-200 than the A320neo. In the future that will change, of course, because this is a newer plane. But if we have the chance, we will fly at this plane for sure. So today we had a chance. The Citylink has the 200 and also the neo, so we take the neo for today. Sean, nice takeoff. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, the takeoffs are always very nice to do with this plane, also with the other planes. It goes very nicely. I was confused with the person that was posting something about PMDG, that the plane was not doing at all what he was expecting. Even on takeoff, it could not take off and stuff. Weird things. So I never experienced that. Even if you don't set up the FMC, you still can take off. So I don't understand it. But hey, everyone can have some problems, of course. Aviation Forever, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. How are you? I'm fine. I'm hoping that you are doing fine as well. And so we are at 9,200 feet. Yep, it's a beautiful cockpit, but yeah, it's a freeware plane. It's a really nice plane, and you get it for free. One of the best planes in the sim for now, and it's always getting better. What is my favorite plane? Well, in the sim, my favorite plane, and I'm not saying the best plane or the most beautiful plane, my favorite plane is the 146 from I Just Flight. That's my favorite plane to fly with it at the moment. Is that the best plane? I don't know, but it's yeah, my favorite plane because you have a lot to do. In the beginning I hated that plane because I could not manage that thing, never flew it. So yeah, but the more you fly it, the more you can appreciate it. So I love that plane. And also the Phoenix, a very nice plane, very nice looking. Is also it flies wonderful. And also the PMDG, Also a nice plane. So we are 10,000 feet and we start climbing again. So we can turn off our landing lights, takeoff lights. So all the bottom row we can turn off. Aviation forever, yours is the A350 or the 787. Alright. So, but currently we don't have that A350 in the simulator, so I cannot fly it. The 787 is the standard plane actually that comes with a simulator. That's not a good one. So aviation forever when you're going to land, well, in 1 hour and 9 minutes. So we go to standard, and it's this way that I need to click, and then we can take some views here. Really beautiful sky. Yep, nice clouds. So for the people that want to see a Navigraph, our map for today. So the first part is overland, and then we cross the sea, and then we go into Surabaya. So tomorrow we have another flight. We do that on with On-Air company. We fly from Croatia. That some people already knew, because that was the last airport where we landed with 146 last week, and also our destination we have now, and the destination is somewhere in Germany. So yep, and there's also a freeware a freeware airport that we will use. So here we have also a bit of water, it seems. Normally we stay a little bit overland, it seems, or on the plan to see. So we are climbing to 34,000 feet. We will cruise at that altitude, and then yeah, hope for a nice approach and landing as well. So normally a runway 10. That's ILS. Aviation forever, many landing to do today. Okay. So for our flight for tomorrow, from Croatia to Germany. Actually, it's close to the border of Holland. Aviation forever. I am from Bonjour, Croissant. Okay, so you are from France. Welcome, welcome. We have also a view from here. That is something different, so we can also see a bit more from the scenery. And then I have some information about Sidestick as well. So Sidestick is from Indonesia. It's founded in 2001. It's part of a group of from WARR, Indonesia. So main hub is Surabaya. And the fleet size is 57, so average age is 8.4 years, and they have the ATR-72, and they have in total 6 of them. 2 are parked, 4 are in service. They have also the Airbus A320-200. They have 39 of them, 10 are parked and 29 are in service. They have also the Airbus A320 in Neo. They have in total 10 of them, 4 are parked and 6 are in service. They have also the Boeing 737-500, so that's for the cargo jobs. They have total of 2 and both are parked and not in service at the moment. So actually Citilink is a low cost company, but with a very nice delivery, I think. So normally they have space for 180 people. Aviation forever, yeah. Sean, so far so good. Yes, so far so good. Yep. Aviation forever and you. I'm from Belgium, so you're a neighbor country. Aviation forever, I need to go. Have a nice flight, Captain. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening. So that was a bit of Citilink here in from Indonesia. Then we go back to our cockpit, and then we see that we are 23,400 feet, something like that, after 12 minutes, and we need to fly 1 hour and 16 minutes, I believe. And I don't know what's wrong with SimBrave, but I get a lot of problems or errors in the flight plans, so I don't know what's going on there. So for the flight for tomorrow, I have 3 errors in the flight plan. I don't know how that comes. So I'm noticing some stutters. So for now everything is going wonderful. The reason why we don't use GSX today is because the program is just not working as it was promised. There are many issues with it. The most annoying thing, and actually I don't want to go further than that, is just the menu. Normally you get it here. I deleted it, so it's not anymore here. If you click it, there is a box going open like this one, and this one stays until you click it away or you put it on your other screen. Well, with that menu from GSX, that always disappear, and you need to go every time back to the menu here and click it and click it and click it until it comes back. And sometimes it comes back, sometimes not. So that's a real issue, and sometimes it's just a black screen here. For me, case closed, because you also can set up all the things for the different airplanes, but if you are struggling only with that box, then it's for me game over already. So read many not so positive things. So I hope it will be better in the future after a couple of updates, and then we will see if we can use it or not. So but at the moment I will not buy it. And it's actually unbelievable that people release things that are not finished. Sean, I will buy it when you buy it. Well, I already buy it. I have it already. So yeah, no, but I'm just honest with it. They also said, yeah, you need to read the manual. That was one streamer said that he could not download the PDF file or something. Well, I was looking for that. I didn't find it, so I gave up looking for the manual. I don't have the problem with that box, the menu box, and then I say okay. And it was also doing other weird stuff. So yeah, then I decided to delete it, because I also heard that there were a lot of crash to a desktop. It's not proven it's coming from the app itself. Maybe it's just from the servers, from the simulator. But anyway, I deleted it, and it's not. I cannot use it at the moment. So when I will use it, when no, you will buy it when I use it. Well, you will see. If it's working, then we will use it. But for now, I'm not able to test it. I don't want to test it. I don't want to spend my time on it. I will hear it from other streamers when it is working decent, and then we can yeah, use it as well. And then if I say it's okay, then it's up to you if you want to buy it. But I will never say this is a product that you really need to buy when it's not okay. So I will always give my own opinion, and remember, it's my opinion. Because also from that 146 I say that's a great plane, that's my favorite plane, but that's my opinion, and some other people say, yeah, okay, that looks a nice plane, and he likes it, and when the people buy it, maybe they are not that happy with it because they expect something else, or maybe it's not their thing, you know. It's always difficult, but yep. But I can say it's a nice plane, also this one, and this is for free. Sean, in the Soviet Union, it's our opinion. Oh, okay. Well, this is my opinion. Well, yeah. Here we have our own opinion, and we have the right to say what we want. Actually, not anymore, but it was used to be. Life is getting harder everywhere, I believe. Also here in Belgium, and I think they want to get us back 100 years ago or something, back in that time. And then you have a government that where you need to vote for, and nobody voted for that government, but they just make their own rules, and they say from okay, we take over the situation here, while you are not voted for them. Nobody voted for them. And they're making our Belgian country to a disgrace. Sean, my question is, why doesn't Microsoft Flight Simulator just make good ground services? It's too basic. Ground services. Good question, but I cannot answer that, because I think they just want to give opportunities to third parties to sell, and they just make it basic, and then they give the chance to third parties to make something better, I think. Because it will be not that hard to make something decent right out of the box. So that can be an explanation. Also, the planes that they make are pretty basic, you know. If you compare this plane with the original plane, there's a big difference. So if you compare it then with X-plane planes, where you can open doors, here you can, with the original planes you cannot open one door. So yeah, just pretty basic in every single way.
Clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating near the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Sean, you say something very strong. That's a very strong what you say. So at the end of the day, Microsoft Flight Simulator is more of a platform than a sim. Very strong, but maybe very true. Because sometimes people don't like when I say a game. A lot of people don't like that it's a game. It's a simulator. So in that regard, it's very hard what you say. But yeah, we try to simulate everything, but not everything is possible. So yeah, it's more a platform, and then you need to extend it and make your own simulator actually. So you think third party does make it a simulator? Yes, and a very expensive one. Yeah. Like what I said in comparison between P3D and X-Plane 11, that actually the planes were better in X-Plane 11. Don't shoot me, that's what the people said. And there is always a fight between the people from Microsoft, the users, the people that fly from in Microsoft, and the people that fly in X-Plane. So they're always fighting to each other. Which one is the more realistic? Which one is a better one? But if you see, X-Plane brings you planes where you can open the doors and stuff. You can have just more functionality and brings more realism to it out of the box. And this is, yeah, if you see the textures, very beautiful, very beautiful. But the planes, yeah, they are very basic. And then we have also the problems with the developers actually. There's some just want to make money, and they bring crappy things. So you have good ones and you have less good ones, and I think they need to do something about that. But you have also that in X-Plane only less, because there are less developers actually. But one that is very good is Flight Factor. That's a very good one. Also enabled. I never flew with that plane in X-Plane, but with Flight Factor I flew with the A320, the 767. Those planes are very, very nice. Sean, I remember X-Plane 8, you could put a Boeing 747 on the runway on Mars and try to take off. Oh, okay. Never knew that. Nope. And X-Plane, I started X-Plane 11. Yeah. That was the moment that I switched over actually from FSX to X-Plane 11. That was a switch that I made. And then I went back to P3D. Just I installed it, I took off with the plane, and I say, okay, this is rubbish compared to X-Plane, because X-Plane 11 was newer. If you see the buildings at the airport, that was the main factor why I decided to go back or stay with X-Plane 11. Because the airports were just nicer. Of course, if you fly now in X-Plane 11 and you compare it to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, then it's hard for me to go back to X-Plane 11. But of course, X-Plane 12 is coming, so we will check that out. So in meantime, I think we are flying at 34,000 feet, so that's our cruising altitude. After 26 minutes I will grab some vitamins and I will be right back, so don't run away. I will give you a view, maybe we try to give you another view on the other side, so nice. Alright, I will be back in 1 nautical minute, and then we can continue with this flight, and then I have something to drink. Thanks, don't run away, and enjoy. Instead of my camera, I put off all the sound. So where is my camera? And there it is. So I will be back in 1 minute. So here we are again, and that is me again, and this are the vitamins, so we will open that. Meantime we turn a bit, and there we go. Cheers. So ground speed 480 knots, we have a crosswind of 30 knots, we are flying for around 30 minutes. So we go to program and we put in our destination airport, and it is Surabaya, that's a W Alpha and 2 times Romeo. There we go. So 259 nautical miles, and then we go to our legs page, and then we have our top of descent, of course, here, so we can trust that. In the beginning we could not trust that, but now we can trust it. And then we go actually to 2700, 2000, so we actually need to go to 2000 feet. We already will put that in 2000 feet. And there we go. Flight plan is nice for today. I didn't completely follow sim brief, but I just make my own rules. Wait, my flybywire doesn't have top of descent. Okay. I think you have the stable version. Is that correct? Oh, You have the development version. Okay. That's weird. Normally, the development version has the top of descent. And you can also see that here. No, if we zoom out. Like here. So normally, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't think you can do much wrong. There also maybe depending from the airport and the flight plan where you're flying to. Also check that you don't have a discount, otherwise it cannot calculate your top of descent. But normally if you have the experimental version, you should have for sure the top of descent. And with the stable version I don't know yet, because I don't use that. But in the beginning it was not there, only in the experimental version. Maybe it's already updated and you have it also in the stable version. Not sure about that. So meantime we show Navgraph again, so we will cross the sea. Your last flight was to Malaga. I usually delete all discontinuous and before the flight, maybe I deleted it too. Normally we also flew to Malaga already. I don't know in which plane it was, but Malaga it should also be have the top of the descent, of course. And so the best thing to do is check it again and make a nice flight plan and see that you don't have discounts. And if you don't have it, maybe you need to re-download it or something, reinstall everything. Not everything, the plane, just the plane. But normally you should have the top of descent. And make sure that you have the app running. Oh yeah, that's you said you saw the app, so the app is running. So I must know that you were running the experimental version. So because I think the app is only for the experimental version at the moment. So just try it out and check it again and let me know. It don't need to be today, but after if you checked it, then let me know if you found it or not. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I always like to know. Because sometimes there can be something wrong and then you need to re-download it or something, or reinstall it. And they call it the experimental version. Well, I never had really big problems with it, so why not flying it? Because they say don't use it for streaming. Well, because I can so many things going wrong. Well, for me there is nothing going wrong really. The only issues that I have is with the flight plans sometimes, and hey, if there is something wrong with this plane, who cares? It's a freeware plane, the people are working on it all the time, updates almost every day, so I don't complain. If you pay for it, that's another thing. But those guys are working there yeah, every day on this plane, so I don't complain about that. So for the rest, do we have news from the PMDG that it will be released this month? Yes. Something between Saturday and coming Saturday and the end of the month. That's what they say. There are already people streaming with it, I think, so it will be very close, as maybe even Friday already. And that is the last plane that I will buy until the RG is coming out from Trustflight, and then I will buy that too. But other than that, there is not much on my wish list, except the Fokker 70 and 100. That's also on my wish list, but that will come, I think, next year. And of course, my two favorite planes, they come for free, and that's the A310 from Inibelt and also the DC-3 from Aeroplane Haven. So those you will get for free. And then it's actually waiting until the 777 is coming out, but that will be also for next year. And then Sean, I will do as quick as possible, or as soon as possible, I will do a stream with your favorite plane. And that is the CG4, this is not a citation. So I will do a stream with that if I figure out that thing with the screen and the planning. If I figure that out, then I will plan it in. I found already actually a flight, but that was in, I think it was in Australia. But then I wanted to plan it, but then I discovered that problem. So we will see. The sooner I solve it, the sooner we can do it. I have also a little issue with the pink windows. I don't know how it comes, but sometimes depending in what angle I have pink windows. Sean, sounds good. Well, I need to say I did already a flight with it 2 years ago, also a few weeks ago when you were talking about it. I installed that mod, and I had a decent, almost a perfect landing with it. It was very nice to fly that one, but of course for a stream I need to make sure the flight plan is good, and I cannot see it, so and I don't want to risk it. So that's why I first need to see that the flight plan is good, and yep. I think it's a livery issue. It's possible, yeah. I was also thinking of that, a livery. But I need to check it out more. But like I already said so many times, at the moment I've not much time until September 1. Then from then I will have more time, and yeah, then we can also do flight request again, and then we can test a bit more with other things as well. But I did a flight already a few weeks back, and actually that was a very nice flight. So very nice plane as well. Empty. So in the meantime we check, and I hope we didn't pass that thing. Guess what? Did we pass our top of descent or what? That's not possible. No. Okay. 160. I'm already scared. So we can also calculate here, and most people know that. So we put 0 here and then synchronize 107 nautical miles. That's what it says. Then we check our top of descent on a little nav map, and there it says 104 nautical miles. So that will be correct somewhere. So in the meantime we are flying for 42 minutes and everything goes as planned. And I can tell you the next flights for the coming week. So we fly until Friday. That's the week for this week, from Monday to Friday. So today we fly this one in Indonesia. Tomorrow we fly from Croatia to Münster, Onasbrook in Germany. Do that with the 146 and On Air company. Then Wednesday we fly from Vienna in Austria to Gothenburg in Sweden, and we do that with a Phoenix A320. And then we have also Thursday a flight from Ted Stevens Anchorage to Dead Horse Airport in Alaska. And we do that with a PMDG 700, and that's a cargo flight. And then Friday we have the last flight of the week, and we do that again with On Air company in the 146. Of course that can be changed with the PMDG 737-800 if that comes out on Friday, but I don't believe. And to be honest, for next week Monday I have nothing planned yet. There is in my actually planned already, but not set up on the YouTube, because things can change because of the release of the 737-800. So that's why I didn't set it up, and I think for next week we will see from day to day. And then from September 1 have more time, so we show a Navigraph again. So we are coming closer and closer. I need to check the cockpit because I touched my trim wheel and nothing happened. That's a good thing. That's sometimes a difficult thing if I move everywhere with my hand. Sometimes I touch something like my trim wheel. That happens very often. And then the autopilot goes off. But not this time. So also when X-Plane 12 comes out, we will also try that. The latest video that I saw of it was very nice. Of course, those videos are always nice. That's with everything like that. But I know X-Plane 11 was, for that time, was also nice, so I believe 12 will be nice as well. But then I need to have a new drive actually, because it takes so much storage. And for this one I have a SSD of 2 terabyte, and that's already pretty full. Yo, Subcompact, hello, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well, and welcome. So today we are flying a nice livery, nice plane, the A320neo. So we are more than halfway, and we have no problems yet, so that's good. The only problem that we can have now is our landing. So today we are flying in Indonesia. We are flying to Surabaya. Beautiful and the best plane, well, if you say so. And probably you will be pretty much right. So yeah, it's for the price, it's for sure the best plane. And the only thing what it miss actually is a cabin, but better no cabin than a poor cabin. Otherwise you only lose frames a second for something that you will never use. But otherwise this is a very nice plane. It works very well, nice to fly, and it's for free. And we flew it so many times. Before we had the Phoenix, before we had 146, and before that we had the 737 from PMDG. And then after, yeah, we don't fly it that much, but actually every chance that I will have to fly it, I will take. We will also do that with the Headwind, because the Headwind is also a very nice plane, also for free. It's a bit more basic than this one, but it's also a different team. These are more than one person that works on this plane, and Headwind is one person, if I'm not mistaken. And then also we will fly the Cessna Citation. So I will do that as soon as possible. Also, for the people that do flight requests, don't do that in chat or in the comment section or something. Just put that in my Discord, and there is a link actually to a flight request. Do that there if you want, otherwise I will never find it back. And from September I can do a flight request again, so if you want to do it. I saw there was one someone from Mozambique that wanted to do a flight or a flight request. Just put that in Discord, and I will check out, and then from September we can do that. Also, everyone needs to know that I have every stream another continent, so if we just did like Mozambique is in Africa, we just did a stream in Africa, so you need to wait until the next stream in Africa if there is no flight request in Africa in front of you. Sean, please, I need you to fly Prussia. Where is that, man? Prussia. And also, if you do a flight request, don't expect that I do it. Just day after, because that's almost impossible. So 51 minutes on the way, and then yeah, we need to keep an eye on our distance. No? Shit. Okay, we start our descent way too late. The old German, I think, and don't mind me. Okay, and in the meantime, I've already oh no, I have another problem. Damn, what I'm doing. Why it says 192? Why this is still in green? There is our top of descent, because now...
From the flight deck,
oh
ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a wrap.
33, 33. There we go. Alright. Too much talking, and my brains are overheated, because it's again very warm here. So I was just confused by this number 87, and it's actually the distance between this and this. I believe that it says, or maybe this is off. We will see what it gives. I will check also my the little nav map, and there it also say that I need to descend. So we will check if this is correct, if this is working, because this is like, what is it? I don't. We will see if this is working. Otherwise we do a go around. We have time enough. So this was a shorter flight today. So we are still 50 nautical miles away from our top of descent. It's pretty late, I believe, but that is what our thing is giving me. And by the way, it's Monday, so everything can go wrong, and that's not a problem if it goes wrong, because it's Monday. And then from September I will also do more some on-air company flights, off-stream, on-stream and off-stream, so that we can grow our company. Sean, do you understand holding patterns? No. Just another Manic Monday. Yep. I wish it was Sunday. Yeah. Sean, same. Yeah. Well, there is, wait, there was something. I guess that's my fun day. Okay. Don't let me sing, please. Don't try to do that. I know the Bengals, they can sing, but not me. All right. Tricky people. There's something that I don't do, and that is singing. I will show you a navgraph, and there you see something, an holding pattern or something. Is that what it is? I think. Use of compact laugh. Yeah. Well, but it was a good one. Use of compact. It was a good one. I need to say that. So if you see navgraph, we are not following our plan anymore. So we go a bit wider. And then we also see that we are coming close to our top of descent. Of course we are 1000 feet lower already. Maybe we need to do a competition about music from the 80s or something. I know at my work we listen to the radio, and then it's a bit of everything, but a lot of 80s 90s music, also new music, a bit of everything. And then we're always asking each other, who sings that? So if I know who it is, then I will ask my colleague, and hoping that he don't know it, and he's also hoping when he knows it, and they will ask me that I don't know it, but mostly I win. Only it's when it's very late or very early in the morning or something, and then my brain is not working anymore. So we are almost there. We have a little bit of a margin now, but we just need to keep an eye on it, and then we will see how correct this is, because just in the beginning when they released it, it was not that correct, but after it was correct, so I hope it's still correct. And I accidentally pushed it, but it don't do anything. Because we are still at 33,000 feet selected. Okay, so we go to 2,000 feet, and then we wait and wait. So for the people that are watching, if you like what you're seeing, then if you want to do me a pleasure, then push that thumbs up. That will be very nice. So we started our descent, and I hope we can catch up with this, and then we will see how correct this is. So in the meantime we can put in our destination data. So we go to the performance page, and next phase. Then we go here, and then we have QNH 1009. We put that in. And there we go. Temperature 26, I believe. 25. Alright. 25 degrees Celsius. and the wind is 240 at 7 knots. So 240 slash 707. We put that in. Okay. And then we have the always the same problem, and that is the barrel. I always forget where I need to find that. So I try to open it again, Navigraph, and then looking for the barrel, but was it on the top or on the bottom? I don't know anymore. And I think it is actually 220, but I'm not sure if it's the correct number. Or it can also be 470. Who knows? We'll stay at 220. We put that in. There we go. Then we go to flight plan. And voila, and then we are pretty much ready for our landing in Surabaya. So what else we need to do? We just need to set our brakes to medium, and actually I needed to set on takeoff, we forgot that, to set it to max. I forgot that, my excuse. So now we need to set it at medium, and then this we cannot use now. And then we just need to set our lights, and then also our flaps, landing gear, record button, and that's all what we need, I believe. And then we can say a prayer for a good landing or something. $26,000 feet. Also, the first time I see this, brakes medium, it's written here now. Barrow 220. That's all things that are new for me. So we are have a ground speed of 411 nautical miles, no, knots, and then a wind speed of 16 knots. Meantime, we are 25,000 feet after 1 hour and 4 minutes of flying. As you can see, we are over land again. And then we go back to our program. And then we see we have 79 nautical miles to go. So now it's counting straight. It's a bit weird. This is counting actually directly to the airport, the shortest way to the airport. That's misleading. And our top of descent that we saw on the screen here is actually, it counts all the waypoints, but this is misleading because it calculates actually the shortest way. But if you go first to the right and then to the left to land, it don't calculate those extra nautical miles. And then we enjoy the view here a bit. So what are the planes where I really are waiting for? And that is actually for the RG that is coming out from Just Flight. That's actually the same plane as the 146, but then a bit more modern. It has also auto land capabilities, so it's a bit newer. So that's one where I'm waiting for. Also, what I never was expecting, and that was that I was waiting for a Fokker 70 or 8 and 100. So, but I'm looking really much forward to that. That will be not for this year, I believe. That will be for next year. But I'm looking forward for that plane to come out. It's also from Just Flight. Then also the inbuilt A310 that will come out in November for free, and also of course the DC-3 that comes out for free as well in November. So that are actually 4 planes already where I'm waiting for, and then also the 777 from PMDG, but that is also for next year. And that's pretty much everything where I'm waiting for. Of course, there is also a Boeing 757 coming out, I believe. So maybe also interesting. So back in the cockpit, we are perfectly where we need to be. We are at 18,000 feet. And we are 62 nautical miles away from our destination. Use subcompact Grand Prix in Spa this week. Yes, this coming weekend is the Formula 1 Grand Prix of Spa-Francorchamps. So here in Belgium. So do you think it's gonna rain? Well, I don't think so, because they give pretty hot again. I'm not sure from when, but it will get 30 degrees again. But in Spa-Francorchamps you never know, because sometimes the weather can change very drastically, and sometimes also one part of the track it's raining, the other part of the track is not raining, so it's a bit tricky. But yeah, you never know in Spa, but I don't think it will rain. If it rains, it will be very hard, or it will be just not raining. Because of the heat from the last weeks, if it now will start raining, I think it will come with a lot of rain at once. So then you can have the same situation as last year, that we don't see a race. So in the meantime, 1 hour and 10 minutes, we are flying at 15,000 feet. And everything is still under control. So your subcompact, I will see the race, because it's just time enough to watch it, and then I'll leave to work. And I'm also thinking of the weekend after, actually the first weekend of September, to take a weekend off, if my boss allows it, or my work allows it, because there is a anniversary of a airfield here, and not so far away from my place. That was actually a military airbase, and it exists now 100 years. So, and it's open the whole weekend. So, and normally I can never go there to see, but now it's open for everyone, and there are a lot of things to do. So maybe if I have the chance, I will go there. Joseph compact, the painted Eau Rouge and a radio, and the yellow now, the red and yellow now instead of the gray asphalt. Oh, I didn't check it out yet. I didn't see anything. I knew that they were working on it, but I didn't check it out. But I will check it out. It looks very nice, you see. Well, you surprised me because I didn't know. So I really need to check it out. So it's nice to have some Formula 1 fans here as well. So we go back to N20 and 980 and we check 42 and nautical miles to go. We are at 12,000 feet. Everything under control for now. So, and then also Spa-Francorchamps will maybe disappear from the calendar for 2023. It's a bit of a bummer because it's one of the nicest tracks that I know. I also drove on it when I was younger. And actually I have still pictures of me racing in the 6 hours of Spa-Francorchamps for the Beetle Cup. We call it actually the Fun Cup, but it's with old Beetles or just a model of a Beetle, because it's not a real Beetle, of course. It's just the cover of a Beetle. So, but it's actually very nice. But it's a long time ago. So we use the speed brakes a bit, because otherwise we'll lose track. 10,000 feet, so we turn on our landing lights, and then seatbelt sign is still on. Forgot to turn that off. And then we release the speed brake again. And it seems that we already need to be much lower. So speed brake up again, and try to
Going to 123.2
slow down as well.
Surabaya approach super green 1123 8,800 feet.
And of course I forgot to contact our airport. But yeah, it's Monday, so wish it was Sunday. Actually not. So airport list, then we found it immediately. Okay.
Tower super green
And just give me ILS 10.
miles west 7,700 feet with Gulf to land.
Super green 112 Juanda Tower.
You should go back to your upset Nightbot. You shame on you.
Fly left traffic
So,
runway 28 super green 1123.
Flaps one. Yeah, I actually need to check out Discord, because sometimes on some pages I need to allow to post pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, my excuse for that, I will check that as soon as possible. So we go to the localizer. how much we are away from it. 25 nautical miles. So I know it's a bit sometimes a bummer that Nightbot gives some things out, but I need to relook at it. And if I found those pictures that I was racing in that Beetle on Spa-Francorchamps, then I will post them in Discord. So actually we are a bit low now. .5,000 feet. I will put on the recording already, so otherwise I will forget that. And then we check Navigraph for the last time. That's not what we needed to see. So it's actually this what we need to see. So we go straight in. And the flight time will be a little bit longer, because it says 1 hour and 16 minutes, but we need to go a bit further away with the approach. So the flight plan was not really decent. It was also a direct that they sent me for the approach, and I didn't took a direct. So it's just a little bit longer than planned. So 3,700 feet. And then we can also slow down. So we go to 160. Go to flaps 2. And then we get some clouds, so we don't see a thing anymore. So flaps 3, and then we try to slow down even more. And I try to land at 145, something like that. Looks me a nice speed. So we're still on the localizer. I need to keep in mind that I need to turn off the auto throttle on time, and also start to manage the throttle by myself. Otherwise we at the end we have some troubles, like in the 737 and the Phoenix. We will have actually the same problem here in this plane. Flaps full. And actually I want to have a little bit more speed. We go to 150. That's the speed that I want. I want to have some margin. So I think everything is set. The spoilers are armed, flaps are out. And then we go to approach. So we catch the glide slope, and we are at 3,000 feet, and we don't see a shed. Landing gear down before we forget. We don't see the airport, but so 121 minutes that we are flying, and it's almost 11 o'clock here in Belgium, so we will get
2,500.
done on time today. I hope I didn't forget anything. Just the last check. Everything is set. I hope so. Let's hope. Still have no visual. And for the people that want to give me a landing rating, go ahead, but don't be too positive. So actually the scenery here in Indonesia is very nice. Didn't know that. Also at our departure airport, it was nice, the surroundings. And also here it seems still no visual for the runway. We're at 1,200 feet. And 1,000 feet.
1,000.
Sean, 189. Okay, that's very positive. Alright, but I do my best to reach that. If I have that number, I will be happy. If the landing is also smooth and in the replay, nice to see. But I don't see the airport. Why not? Where's that fucking airport? Okay, there it is.
500.
So we have a visual,
400.
and then we take control. Turn off that engines.
200. Minimum.
Oh, my autopilot was not disconnected. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. Damn.
100.
I say, why don't react it? And that will be bad. Alright. Go around. Gear up. Shit.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Too low terrain.
Alright, my excuse. I thought my autopilot was disconnected. It was not. And that's why my little inputs didn't react. So, yeah.
Super Green 112 tree. Wind 239er at 12. Clear to land runway 28.
Clear to land runway 28 Super Green 112 tree.
Okay, we turn on auto throttle. Flaps up. Go to climb mode again. Climb mode. Fly mode. There we go. Alright. So we speed up a bit. It was going to be a good landing too. Well, I was prepared for it. Only I don't know what I was thinking. I pushed maybe the wrong button to cancel the autopilot, and actually it was not cancelled. And then I was steering a bit, but not big inputs. But nothing was happening. I said, "What's this?" And then I moved more, and then it turned off. But hey, no problem. We will do it over, so we will be a bit later. And now we have stupid alarms. That's mostly the annoying thing when you need to go around, or when I need to go around, that we get a lot of alarms. So some people like that, me not. And it's Monday, so why not? So in the meantime, we look at the hills and the city here in Surabaya. It looks pretty decent. It looks very nice, actually. So then we can spend a little bit more time in this beautiful plane. Everything what goes wrong in this plane is because of me and not because of the plane. But for some planes I need to use another button to deactivate the auto throttle and also the autopilot, it seems. That's also a bit difficult when you need to fly many or a few different airplanes every day. Then sometimes it's a bit confusing, or so a little bit more, and then we make our turn. And then we try to line up with a runway again. So we will make our turn now. And then we can also slow down again. There we go. 150. Go to flaps 3. And then we go. Can we use the localizer again? This autopilot is not working. And we use this one. Where are you going? Not that direction. No, stay here. Okay. Thank you. Turning. Now I will be too late to line up, of course. Fantastic idea to turn on the autopilot. Okay, it will be okay. So flaps full, landing gear down, and then we try to line up. And then we do everything manually, and we overshoot now. And then we overshoot again. Alright. We are flying like a drunk guy. Come on. And I'm messing it up again. Alright, now turn in the correct direction. We are already pretty low. If we keep doing like this, then we will land next to the runway on the taxiway or something. So our autopilot is off, so we don't need to take care for that anymore. So every input that I make will be okay. Didn't see the runway yet. Try to line up. I don't see it. 1,000 feet. We need to be in front of the airport, of the runway. It's on a Monday. It's very difficult to fly straight, it seems. So flaps full, landing gear is out. We are not lined up with the runway again. We are too high as well. Now I see the runway. So everything on manual now.
500. 400.
Seems to be okay. Speed is okay.
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
So
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
oh no,
Retard.
very hard. My excuse. Tried time enough. Didn't take the time.
Super Green 112 exit runway when able. Super Green 112 contact ground on 118.
So it's a bit of a bummer, that last thing.
Going to
Yeah,
118
I was just a bit afraid of my speed,
1123.
because we were pretty slow, and then I messed it up. So welcome to Surabaya.
Green 1123 taxi to the gate.
At least we landed this time. Yes, I thought it was going smooth actually. So we will have no real issues with this landing. Even
Taxiing to gate 113 via taxiway Delta
Oh.
Alpha cross runway 10 Bravo Super Green 1123.
they changed the direction that I need to go. So we need to cross the runway again because we are on the wrong place, it seems. I don't know. I thought we needed to be here. Oh yeah. We will see where we will park. At least we landed this time safely, but pretty hard. I was hoping for a very soft landing, but next time. So they're sending me just back, and sometimes you have that with these dots. It's just sent you back, and we actually need to go back again. So we driving in circles. No, we need to go that way.
Super Green 1123 hold position caution other traffic.
We will not do that. But the traffic is a truck.
Super green 112
I'm stronger.
Super green 112 continue taxi. Roger.
So remember, there are gates on this side and also on the other side there are gates, I believe. So meantime we'll turn on our lights and turn off the lights here. And we put on the taxi light. So there we go. So my excuse for the bad landing or the hard landing for today. Hope it's better next time. And actually what I find is that the throttle actually is working with the better with the 146. If I do that, because it has no auto throttle, so I have also no issues with that. But with the planes where there is auto throttle, I have a lot of issues. And so if the RG is coming out, that will have also auto throttle. So I expect also issues with that one. So now we need to go back, and this is a bit a stupid thing that we are following those dots, and it's sending me just on the runway again for no reason, it seems. So maybe we need to go to the right now. Yep, here we need to go. And then we are doing a bit of sightseeing here, a tour of the airport. This is a standard airport that comes with a simulator, Sean. A simulator. Or the game, whatever. For me it doesn't matter if someone says a simulator or a game, because it all depends how you play it or simulate it, you know. And by the way, for the most people this is just for fun, to enjoy the thing, and yeah, some people are very devoted or yeah, into it, and they want to have every single detail, so that is also good. I'm also a bit like that, as real as possible, with my own rules then. But it's nice that we have that, and some people call it a game, some people call it a simulator. So, but actually it doesn't matter. So finally we are at the correct terminal, and then we can park here as well. And here, do we have a person with a salami? No, no salami today. And then we park here, and we leave the engines on. Just at the park brake for now, until we start the replay, of course. Then we need to turn it off. So this is the airport for today. We will do a quick tour of the airport. So Sean, okay mate, catch you later. Probably ping you on Twitch later tomorrow. Right. So Sean, have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy your afternoon, and also your dinner, because I know you like food as well. I have a bit of other food than me, because I'm very simple in food. But enjoy your dinner, mate. Also your evening, and have a wonderful night. You mean Discord? Yeah, that's what I was thinking already. I have Twitch, but you know. Well, thanks anyway for that. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I will check it out, and when I found it out, the first chance that we have to fly that plane, we will do it. So no problems there. I'm looking forward to it. So yep. And anyway, thank you for watching, Sean, and I'll see you next time. So this is the airport. It's not bad, standard one, but not bad. So we go back to our plane, and then we do the replay as well. And we'll turn off the replay or recording. So there we go, and then we play. So we'll go a bit forward once everything is loaded. You see everything is blurry, so it takes a bit, and then we can go forward. And this is our first attempt, of course. No, you don't have sound. This is actually another replay, but just a reset of the plane. So we still don't have a decent replay. So this is the first attempt that didn't go well. Until here everything is okay, but then I noticed the autopilot was still on, and then I was a bit doing like this, and then it was actually already too late, and I was not lined up, as you can see. I was going next to the runway, so I decided to go around. So there we go again, and then we do a go around, and then we come back, and then this is the last.
Approach Super Green Charlie Victor Tango 2254 is type Airbus.
So then we try again. Everything was going well again, but just at the end I saw my speed. It was pretty low. So here it's indicated still okay.
Squawk 5401 Super Green Charlie Victor Tango 2254.
Super Green Charlie Victor Tango 2254.
So until here, still everything okay.
200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
It was a bit high,
Cleared through the Charlie
and then
airspace, Super Green
I
Charlie Victor Tango
did this,
2254.
that last thing. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And so this was the replay. One more time from the inside of the cockpit, and then you can also feel how it is to have a bad landing or a hard
Approach Super Green
landing.
Charlie Victor Tango 2254 is type Airbus A20N 1 miles west of Juanda 300 feet. Request
So here we
clearance to
will
transition
touch down.
Charlie airspace.
Super Green Charlie Victor Tango 2254 approach.
You can hear it. That's the only thing what you hear.
64.
The hard landing. So we have nice wing flags. And so this was our flight for tonight. It was a shorter one. We did a go around, so it took a little bit longer than planned. But tomorrow we are back, and tomorrow we fly from Croatia to Germany. So in the just flight 146-300 we do that, and we do that also with On Air Company. So for the people that want to see that one, you know, everyone is welcome tomorrow. Also for the people that are still here, have a wonderful evening, wonderful night, also a wonderful Tuesday, and I hope to see you very soon. So until then, have a wonderful night. See you. Bye bye.